Hello, everyone, and we are live. Welcome to a surprise live stream being hosted by moi. Tonight, we're going to be stress testing out the new Verizon Get More plan. Carlos was kind enough to hook me up with a line, so he's going to be coming on here shortly, and we're going to be testing it out, seeing how unlimited it is, seeing what actually happens once we use up the hotspot data, which we kind of know based off the updates of the plan. We'll also do a little bit of T-Mobile testing, of course. I do have a backpack beside me here and with multiple lines prepared. So it's going to be a fun little just live network stress test together. You guys can see some of my methodology when I do testing, specifically how that might translate to with fixed wireless and things like that. And I think everything will be great. Hopefully everything is stable. I'm gonna just look it up here on YouTube real quick, make sure everything is stable because I'm seeing StreamYard's giving me a little message about the connection being unstable. Good morning, Chime. Yeah, we're doing a little stress testing today. Kind of like when I was doing how unlimited like the home internet providers were, doing the same thing here with the consumer Verizon Get More plan. Carlos was kind enough to hook me up with the line, so if it does get canceled for any reason, it doesn't really matter too much. I'm using the Hotspot right now on the MacBook Pro because I thought it'd be easier to manage the stream. Hopefully the audio sounds good. I'm going to do a quick little check here on my phone, making sure that everything is checking out good. So I'll just be here for a sec. Yeah, it looks like it sounds good. Even though Streamer is giving me a notification, everything looks great. So that's good. Okay. All right. Let me just try to clean up a little bit here. Just want to, not the best with Macs. So just 2 seconds. I'm just getting everything kind of set up so that everything looks pretty for the speed test. Getting the speed test app open. We'll run some speed tests together. Carlos should be stopping in here very shortly. And also, guys, feel free to ask questions or if you want to see me do anything in particular. Okay. I know it's not too fun watching me get set up, but it gives you an idea of kind of what we do. All right, so we got the speed test app open. Does it let me share a specific window? I think it should. Oh, StreamYard. Sorry, it's making me allow. Okay. Forgive me. It's going to make me reopen this. I swear I'll be right back. I apologize, guys. It's making me do the permissions. I'm sorry. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Not much, Manny. Just setting up a little stress test here with the Verizon Get More plan, the 2022 one from Verizon. Carlos was awesome enough to get me hooked up with a line so that we could properly test it out. Specifically, what I'm testing for is to see how unlimited it is, like how aggressive Verizon is with like considering excessive usage. Also worth noting while you guys are here, I actually ordered 4 Xfinity mobile lines. One is going to be used for myself for testing, and then 3 of them are going down to Carlos, so he can do some proper testing as well. Once he gets on here, we'll talk a little bit more about that. They're doing an interesting deal where if you port a number in with a BYOD device, you get a $200 Visa prepaid card, assuming you keep the line active for 90 days. So it ends up being like $110 profit to actually port the lines. So we decided that we were going to order some. We're going to reach out to Sneed too here to try to get him a line. That way he can do testing with Xfinity Mobile as well. But the reason why I had to go back was Apple makes you change privacy permissions, and I had to go adjust that. And also, here is the man himself, Carlos. Hey, Carlos.
Hey, what's up, Dennis?
Not much, brother. It is good to have you on.
Are you able to hear me just fine?
I hear you plenty good.
Okay. How are you doing tonight, bro?
You know I'm doing good, bro.
Fine morning.
I was telling the stream we were talking, and we ordered some Xfinity Mobile lines so you can test it
out.
Oh,
yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I had to restart Chrome. Yeah, I had to restart Chrome so I could share my screen. I'm sharing the speed test app now. So, or it should be sharing. Oh, I have to actually add it to the stream. Sorry, guys. I don't use Mac that often, so it's not my most comfortable
Damn, West Virginia
platform. That's what it automatically routed to. So I'm gonna go ahead and run a speed test on that. Give you guys an idea. We are in a UW area. I'm at the Robinson Mall, which is the place where me and Sneed checked that at JCPenney, just because it seemed like a pretty convenient spot to go with a big old open parking lot and no one really here this early in the morning.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
The speeds seem to be pretty decent as a baseline.
Yeah, at least you didn't crash when you were doing the speed test, right?
Is that a joke? Is that a pun for T-Mobile because they're loaded pings?
Yeah, you would have literally, if you would have done that on T-Mobile, even on their home internet product, bro, as you saw remember that one time when I streamed on it at the lab, I plugged it into the desktop, I did a speed test and I crashed. Yeah.
Well, T-Mobile is actually very good at this mall location.
Oh wow.
Yeah, their upload is also well, their upload leaves a little bit to be desired, but
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Why did your live stream crash that day and you guys have to do a first net, bro?
I don't know what to tell you, brother. Are you gonna share your screen though? You should be on your Mac, right?
Yeah, I'm on the Mac DZ. Yeah. Let's see here. You want to share what speed test? Gotcha.
Or just your camera. Carlos here is actually testing out a few different lines. He's using his OG 2005 Verizon Get More plan as well as the Go Beyond plan. So that will probably be intriguing to enjoy as well. I'll go ahead and run another speed test. You look pretty tired.
Yeah, bro. I've been up
I'm also running a close red test, but it's not connecting UW at the moment. But I am on the Euclid Mac app, actually. That is the Euclid Mac app that we're using. It just doesn't have the update to show the other stuff. Oh, select the Verizon server. I can do that. That's no problem. Oh, Lauren said he has 800 gigs of usage on the Get More right now, with just today and tomorrow left. Might go to 1 terabyte.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's what I like to see sometimes.
Yeah, man, that's the good stuff right there.
Bro, I was on the phone with Dennis, and literally, like I was like, Dennis, you're about 20 gigs behind already, and literally, yeah, I was racking up the on-device data, and I'm already at almost 200 gigs in that phone call, like literally.
Yeah, well, we were on the phone for over 6 hours. I'm surprised the call happened. By the way, did you end up deciding to host it off of are you hotspotting off a dish right now?
Hotspotting on the same line as you, same plan.
Gotcha. I'm really curious to see what happens after we use it to 50 gigs, how that will impact the stream.
Exactly.
So I'm just running speed tests to use up data. Actually, I could probably grab that.
A quick chair.
Okay. Also, this is a great time to ask questions, guys. We did a Patreon exclusive stream yesterday where we actually hung out with a lot of our extra content supporters. But this is a fair opportunity to ask any questions that you'd like to hear me discuss that might not necessarily be just straight up strictly like cell phone related. I'm happy to answer, happy to entertain, or do something. Okay, there we go. Just trying to get this iPhone to connect to UW, which I managed to make it happen.
Oh, nice. Yeah, but I'm just moving this stuff real quick because
I just wanted to see what kind of difference Low Thread would get as far as performance goes, if any. Which it doesn't appear to be making too much of a difference, if any. Yeah, it's not making any difference at all. This is the normal Low Thread.
Yeah, it's not even that much of a difference, bro.
Which is, I mean, that's a good thing. That means the consumer ultimately is getting a great value plan with their consumer. Hey, side note, man, while we're doing these speed tests, I wanted to ask you, man, are you able to talk about anything dish related, or is that kind of like a no bueno topic to discuss?
I can talk some, depending on how deep you go, is whether that's when, NDA statuses stuff kicks in. But we can talk.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering, I know when we last spoke, I know Dish's main plan is to start off kicking things off at the 30 megahertz that they're doing right now. But
yes, sir.
When do you think Dish will start diving into their millimeter wave portfolio? Because when we were on Sneed Stream on Friday, we were looking at the spectrum holdings for Dish across a bunch of different areas, and they had in some places like a gigahertz of millimeter wave spectrum. Do you think that's going to be pretty like late term plans as far as their network build out goes, or?
We'll start seeing more of the millimeter wave portfolio start getting deployed. We would say around June of next year, just because first we're concentrating in getting the 70%, but I think we'll do more than 70. It's going to be more because right now, if you do the math, Dennis, literally, right now with everything, we should be at 23 to 27% on June 1st when we light the rest of the markets.
I have another question as well. With Dish coming in at a low price point of $30 for a true unlimited plan, how are they going to actually make like real money? Like, how do you get better than true unlimited? I guess is my question.
It's going to end up being, as you know, we're mainly designating stuff on the IoT side. So IoT is going to be like one of our main things, and also we will be selling different plans too. Like, there is a hotspot plan coming out soon. Cannot disclose what type of device it is, but it's going to be pretty affordable. It's going to be unlimited too. And
oh, sorry.
And basically these. Oh, hold on. All I'm saying is these prices, guys. If you are in a market, lock it in, because they are not going to stay. I would say at the longest these prices will stay will be June 1st of 2023. And if you're grandfathered in, you will have that price. But once we hit over the 70% mark, it's going to be considered commercial launch. Like, it'll be like an official commercial launch, and the prices will go to the respective price that we want to sell them for. Sorry about that, Dennis.
You're good, brother. I was just going to ask real quick, do you have an easy way to keep an eye on data usage, or should I just be relying on my phone and what it reports?
You have my Verizon app, right? You set it up? You should be able to check the usage there.
Yeah, I'm showing 6 gigs used so far on the hotspot. I'm just running speed tests, trying to use up as much data as I can so we can get past. I think it's 50 gigs, right? On the, if I'm not mistaken, on the Get More.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Another way would be downloading test files.
That is another way, for sure. Honestly, what I might do too, I think what I'll do is I'll do a Netflix speed test to see if that's impacted on hotspot, to see if they throttle it all. They shouldn't, because it's on ultra wideband, but
is your upload? So are your upload speeds going? Because it still shows frozen on my end. Your upload speed shows 0 on the share screen.
I mean, yeah, it's 26.1. You don't see it?
Me, it shows 0. Oh, there. Now you go. Now it shows 26.1.
Oh, it must have been delayed.
I wonder if you weren't delayed. You were fine.
Okay. Oh, what's up, Eduardo and Patrick? I'm glad you guys can make it so early. This was kind of like a little surprise stream. There's a car approaching me. It is.
Hey guys, you know what we can do
safety
to get this stream popping? If you guys could share this on your Twitter or your social media, it'd be greatly appreciated. We can get this popping. Uh-oh. Are you there, Mr. Dennis? Uh-oh, I think something might have happened to Mr. Dennis there for a second. But I hope you guys are having a great morning. Yeah, I know this is pretty late. It's 2 o'clock my time. But you know how it goes. Sometimes we just got to do it. Let's see here. I'll give you guys a quick little dish speed test real quick. .39 ping a jitter. .184 down. And 16 on the up, which is not bad at all. Not much, Patrick. How's everything going, man? How's everything with you, bruh? You just woke up. Damn. All right.
So, Carlos, that was just the mall security people.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to move the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't like me being here. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to move in front of this like restaurant. There's like a Buka something. If I move into their parking lot, then I'm not on the Mars property that I'm aware of. So it should be fine. But
over there, they're strict.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah, what can you do? You can't fight it.
Well, I'm moving locations. Oh, thank you, Santiago, for the incredible generosity as always, my friend. Coming in with a fantastic super chat. What's up, bros? You took over the best phone plans tonight. Yeah. It's just a surprise stream. Inspired by Carlos a little bit because he got this new plan. We went through. Why don't you tell him the story? I mean, I talked about it on Patreon, but tell him about the story about actually having to get that plan activated.
Oh God!
With Verizon.
Oh yeah. So basically, this is one of my spare lines that I have on my fourth sub level account that I have with Verizon. So literally, I was like, you know what, Dennis, let's blow it up because if it gets canceled for excessive data usage, I wouldn't care anyways. You know, it's just spare line, spare account. So he was up for the challenge. We tried to get it activated. We were talking first. We called 611. It was closed, so that was out of the picture. So we started talking with the Verizon app support, the chat support, and we got this lady named Jackie. And all I know is Jackie kept giving us the run around and reach around for like over, what was it, Dennis? 2 hours?
Oh, it was longer than that, bro.
Dude, first we gave her the SIM card number. We just told her like, hey, can you please change this? Because when we try to put the IMEI through the web, through the activation part of the website, it didn't ask us for the SIM card number. It kept wanting to ship something. So we were like, just to make sure that it didn't activate it as an eSIM, we wanted a physical SIM. So, she was like, yeah, I can do it for you. No problem. Which line? Then I gave her the last four of the line number. Then we gave her the IMEI, gave her the SIM card number. And then, of course, it took forever to get a reply back. After we got the reply back, tell me why. Like she said, okay, just put it in, reset it, whatever. So Yeah, we went through that process. Dennis put it in, reset it, network reset it again, network reset it like 3 more times, nothing. And then I told her, I was like, yeah, it's not activating. And then, she was like, oh, on my end it's showing here that it's activation. And then, I guess one of Dennis's friends that he knows that works for Verizon Retail, he was texting with that person, told him to go through some system, in the back end to make sure that the activation went through properly, the provisioning. So she was like, "Oh, how did you know?" Like she was like, "How did you know that?" And I was like, "Don't worry, like we know. Can you please check?"
Dude, he literally, that security cop dude, like the Paul Blart looking dude, literally like went lapping around. I said I wouldn't be here for long. I'm glad I moved. He literally went right back and lapped around. He can't say anything to me now though. I'm in front of like a Buca de Pepa, so I'm not even in their property. I wasn't even
wow.
like literally my car is shut down. Like I'm not even bothering no one. I'm just chilling here. But
Exactly.
I'm just trying to be
Wow.
safe, not drive and test. But
Exactly. But yeah, like it was just a pain. And then we kept running around about the IMEI. Then I was like, you know what? Just try it as eSIM. We were like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just get it activated. So she tried to do the eSIM. Same thing. Dennis scanned the QR code, did the network reset, did the whole shabam again. Nothing. So then she was like, well, what we'll do is we'll add another line onto your account. We'll try to get it going that way. And if there's I'll cancel the other one. And then if there's any provisioning or any operations, I'll credit them. Like I was like, all right, sure, as long as we can get it working. Well, that took about another hour and a half. Nothing. He kept doing the network reset. She kept telling us it's ready. Whatever, nothing. So we were like, you know what? Screw this. I literally was like, you know what, Dennis? Let's just end the chat, dude, and we'll try tomorrow. Tell me why the line is activated. It activated after midnight, I guess. He was able to do the activation or whatever. But the damn lady ended up sending a SIM card too for another new line. And then there's another,
wait,
and then
the line never activated. Hold up, the line never activated, Carlos. It never activated until I talked to you today. Remember?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he scanned the QR code. It activated today. Everyone's good to go. But I checked through the email. There's literally another a SIM card getting sent. So I was like, all right, whatever. I'll use it as a port number or something. Why not? Whatever. And then out of nowhere, then we try to activate this, turn the eSIM into a physical SIM, and it says the SIM card's in use with another line. So we think that she added even another line on top of that with Dennis's existing SIM card. So now we basically have 2 extra lines that we didn't even need. Yeah, it was a nightmare. Don't do the chat. Don't do the chat.
On a side note, though, me moving was like a blessing in disguise. If you notice, my download speeds picked up a little bit.
Oh yeah, they picked up.
Yeah,
And the
Buca de
upload too.
Pepo. If you want some good 5G ultra wideband, just come to freaking Buca de Pepo.
So you know what? You know what I've noticed, Dennis, though? With N77, it likes distance. Doesn't like being too close.
Is this mall cop still like he's circling around and like eyeing me up real good? Is he gonna pull over here too now?
Bro, just tell him that you do independent testing, bro. That's all. Just tell him
I
that I
did.
do
He said
independent
it's
testing.
not. Is it for the mall? I said no. I said it's for a third party firm. I don't know why I don't know why it's such a problem. Like I'm the only car just chilling here. Like it's not that big a deal.
I know,
For all he
bro.
knows,
And it's not
for all he knows, I'm homeless. Like, come on.
like, no, I'm
Anyway.
just here doing this on a live stream. Here you go. You can see I'm live.
Oh yeah, Chem said you're closer right now to the site, Dennis. Glad you moved out of from the mall. Yeah, I don't know why malls have such a issue with stuff like that, but whatever. Anyway.
Good morning, MS.
what was I gonna say? Oh, I remember what I want to say now. So, dude, what do you think of the latency for the hotspot from Verizon?
I mean, for hotspot, it's not bad. What about the on device? That's the key.
On device was pretty comparable. I'll grab my lowest red plan here. Here, I'll do a speed test here real quick with lowest red. I don't know how well you can see, but it's 24.
24? Yeah, I see it.
So that's pretty comparable.
That's the thing about Samsung gear. That's what I've noticed. Because look here, let me pull mine up real quick.
Yeah, time chimed in. See, Sean, you have nice, please. I did testing one night, but that's not even a cop. It's just like I don't know, some dude for the mall. It's not even like a cop. As far as I'm aware, it's not illegal like to just be parked somewhere, right? As long as you're in your the rule is as long as you're in your car, it's fine, right?
Yeah, it's not illegal. I mean, now if you were like gonna stay there, overnight, and whatever, then they could say you're there for too long. But if you're just there, for like let's say 30 minutes, it's not illegal, or an hour.
Yeah, well, I mean, it has been about 26 minutes since the stream started, so I guess time flies by.
Did the share go through? Because I tried to.
I didn't see anything in the down bottom part for me to add, so no.
Let's see here. Share window.
Oh, and I remember what I was going to do. I was going to get a Netflix speed test going. That's what I wanted to do.
Go to system preferences. Oh, open system preferences.
Oh, dude, that's impressive. Chime said that in New York City, Samsung gear has been optimized already to do 14 to 16 millisecond ping. That is super good.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Lawrence said that ping is higher if you start the test with N77 not connected and then kicks in after. Yeah, I mean, I have the service mode open on my you can't see it behind this webcam for the Mac, but I do have the service mode open to see what we're connecting to, which here, let me tell you guys what we're connected to here. I got you.
It's going to kick me off real quick because I have to reboot real quick. Not reboot the computer, but the Chrome browser.
Yeah, I have to do the same thing. It's fine. So here at this site, we're connected to 10 megahertz of band 2. We're connected to 60 megahertz N77 with an RSRP value of 105. So we actually had a little bit worse of an RSRP, I think, actually, when we moved here. But the speeds seem to be better on download, which is odd. Anyway, so 60 megahertz of that. We got 20 megahertz of band 66, and then we got 10 of band 13 somewhere. It's not connecting to band 13 at the moment, but it was for a second. But yeah, that's what we're connected to. Oh, Carlos is back. Sorry. Boop and boop. There you go, Carlos. There you go.
All right. Let's see.
This is Carlos. I should remove this comment out the way. There you go. So that's the Vegas test. Now, is this on the home internet?
Wow.
Is this on the home internet, man?
No, this is on this. No, this is.
Oh, you're breaking up bad. Oh, you're breaking up real bad with your audio, bro.
I froze. There you go. Pick back up. I ended up freezing there for a second.
Oh, Chime said Optimum is deploying fiber in his area. He saw trucks in the area doing fiber splicing, and they told him that they're going to be a competitor with Fios. That's awesome, man. That's what you want to see, dude. Two fiber providers offering comparable products competing with each other is the best thing for the consumer. All day, every day. And then Lawrence said, sounds similar to his. He's got 10 megahertz of band 2, 10 megahertz of band 13, 10 of 66, and then another 20 of 66. Eventually N77 band 48. See, band 48 over here in Pittsburgh is pretty much non-existent for Verizon. If it is up at all, which there's only like 2 spots that I can think of off the top, it's like 10 megahertz chunks. It's nothing crazy.
This is the how do you call it, the business internet right here.
Now the business internet you got is guaranteed what, 100 meg?
Yep.
Once you're done sharing, I plan to share the fast.com.
Okay. Let me disable that. Okay.
I love StreamYard because you can share specific tabs, which is really nice. Oh, I forgot to add it to stream. There we go. Sorry, y'all. And then let me show more info. This way you can see the loaded on low latency. I also like it because you can see the data amount that we're using, which is kind of nice. Which I better check that here. See how close we're getting to using up our... it's 50 gigs, right?
Oh.
For the hotspot?
Yeah. Sorry, it cut out again. I ended up switching to Starlink now.
Oh God, Starlink. Oh well, dude, we're doing good, man. I've used 14 gigs so far.
Oh wow. Just on speed test, huh?
Yep. You know what I should have brought with me, bro?
What?
Nintendo Switch. Should have brought the Nintendo Switch with me.
Oh yeah, you could have. Dude, I'll give it to Starlink, dude. You know, that whole time the upload test was running, it did not hiccup.
Here, do you want to share your screen for Starlink?
Yeah, it's not that. I mean, it's not that great because I'm far from the router, but here. But it didn't hiccup once. Wow.
Also, I just want to say thank you for everybody that's coming out to watch this at such a late hour. It was kind of impromptu. For anybody that's joining in late, what I'm doing is stress testing out the new Get More plan, trying to use up the 50 gigs of hotspot to see what that looks like over ultra wideband, and we're trying to see just how unlimited is for the consumer Get More plan. And then Carlos was just connecting to Starlink because why not, for giggles.
Why not, right? I only have 1 bar of signal on the hotspot right now, or on the Wi-Fi connection. It's not cutting out while it's uploading. Wow, that's cool. I mean, it's not great, but for 1 bar is all right. 25 down and 7 up. It's okay. I got you, bro.
Yeah, I'll take Verizon fixed wireless over Starlink. If I had to choose between the two, that's what I would pick. Let's see. What all has been happening in the wireless space? Is there any news that you want to talk about? Anything that you find particularly interesting?
I don't know. I mean, the only thing really going on right now is we got Verizon going and climbing towers like crazy. We got.
Oh, I thought of something. I thought of something. We talked about this in the Patreon exclusive stream last night, but I figured we could talk about it here for the public. What were your thoughts on Verizon removing the by the gig plans finally?
They needed to go. I mean, the price. Think about the pricing. You have to pay what per line access on top of the plan and all that. So at the end of the day, it didn't make sense having that plan anymore.
That's true. I have a better thought question. You've been using US Mobile for a little bit now. I know before you were kind of hard on them, but what are your thoughts, man, that you've had the actual opportunity to like utilize it?
Oh, okay, cool. What'd you say, Dennis? I'm sorry, broke up.
I was saying you've been using US Mobile now for a little bit here. I know you were hard on them at first, but what are your thoughts on them now that you've had the opportunity to use them for a little bit?
Well, now that they're starting to remove a lot of these restrictions they had before, it's actually not bad at all. I mean, I have it in my OnePlus 10 Pro. Supposedly, that's not a phone that's compatible for US Mobile, but it works just fine, no issues, and speeds are pretty much comparable. I mean, I've been blowing it up, just to see like the ultra wideband access, but it hasn't slowed down yet, bro. And I've used close to 100 gigs right now, so I had to pass that threshold to see what happens.
Also, what's up, Westerosi Ninja? I'm glad you could stop on by. Yeah, this was an impromptu stream. We started about 36 minutes ago. Me and Carlos were talking for like 6 hours on the phone, and we were like, you know what? Let's just do a stream. I think the reason why we opted to do this was because we were ordering Xfinity mobile lines, and we finally got the Get More plan to get active, which if you were part of the Patreon exclusive stream, you know we had some problems with that. And we talked about it here earlier on the show. And since we got it activated and there's only so many days in the cycle, it's time for me to catch up with usage to really see how unlimited it is. And plus, I know you guys really enjoy some of the network testing whenever Carlos does it. And I know you guys have asked before to see some network testing on my side. So I just picked a nice little spot. Figured it would be cool to show the process of how I use a bunch of data, or some of the ways I use a bunch of data whenever I need to very quickly. Also, Lawrence, I 100% agree about the video cap. I think it's ridiculous that Verizon still has a 720p video cap. I think that should go, or at the very least, they should bump it up to 8 meg when on LTE.
Why don't you tell them about your findings on the line that you got right there? The findings that you discovered with that plan.
With the Get More plan?
Yeah, with remember how you were at your house? You were like,
how it's
properly supposed to be this fast?
Oh, you mean with the improper provisioning? The fact that Wi-Fi calling won't turn on right now, and we have to call them, and how HD voice also isn't working for some reason.
And
go ahead.
But how do you call it? Somehow you're getting over 10 meg on LTE video. Somehow.
Oh, yes,
plus.
Yes, yeah. On LTE at the house, I wasn't getting capped at the 4 meg. I was getting like 10 meg on fast.com.
Yeah, which is kind of interesting.
But I think my plan's all messed up from a provisioning standpoint, so I would take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Lawrence said he sees full speed when he's on N5. Interesting.
So
Santiago said,
what is something? He said, what restrictions are being removed on US Mobile? Oh, so he wants to know the restrictions.
Well, what restrictions were there really, aside from the 75 gig cap, which is kind of on a case-by-case basis kind of being enforced from their AI system? What restrictions are you kind of referring to, Santiago?
Because it was mainly
I know they're adding Hotspot to the unlimited. Like they're kind of the more premium unlimited plan. When we had Ahmed on, he talked about it. It's gonna have like 50 gigs of Hotspot, I believe. Yeah, Patrick, I agree, man. The video cap on a premium plan is really rough, especially when you have all those different free streaming services on there included. Like, if you're going to include streaming services and tailor it to people that enjoy watching streaming content on their phones, you would expect a premium streaming watching experience. And Verizon's not really delivering that for sure.
Oh, you also got to make sure even the legacy plans, not the 2005 unlimited or the 2017 unlimited, but anything like beyond unlimited, above unlimited, and get more than the older get mores and new get mores. They did an update when they did the new get more plan where the video they had the stupid toggle. So you got to make sure you toggle that on too. I don't know what's up with carriers doing the toggles, man.
So, Carlos, I think I'm going to share a Bufferbloat test now. This is something I used when I was at Stetson's place when we were testing out the T-Mobile home internet. I think that might be interesting.
Cool.
TW asked an interesting question. He said, do you know if US Mobile will have priority LT in the near future? So US Mobile does have priority LT data when you activate using a 5G phone. It is priority.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me about that. That's right.
Okay, and Santiago clarified. He was talking about the 75 gigabyte cap. He feel like doing that on a case-by-case basis is the way to go. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you know, I'm in kind of, I don't know if you said it on the last podcast, but I know when we talked to him before, I mean, it's a private company. He's got to make money, right? Like, you can only give if you can actually stay in business. So hopefully Verizon reduces costs for US Mobile, and, you know, instead of data being like, I'm just using a fictitious number, I don't know what they pay, but instead of data being like $2 per gigabyte for them, maybe they can reduce it down to like 0.0001 of a penny or something, like, and then it becomes like a real, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Lawrence is saying they do video toggle so normies can even lower speed and free up more bandwidth. Yeah, I mean, it's very clear that opt-in, like when you have opt-in versus opt-out, not many people tend to opt out as a percentage. So it's a very effective way to reduce bandwidth demand on the network. It just sucks that Verizon doesn't have an option to enable HD. And when we say HD, like in a full, like at least minimum 1080p, man, not LTE. That's more than fair compromise. And it's not even just the video resolution; it's just the fact that, like, I've talked about this before, but like there are some streaming services out that just are not well optimized for like low bandwidth situations, so they just break and don't work. I hate to bring up anime all the time, but Crunchyroll is a really good example of that. It just does not work well when you have the video throttle to like anything less than like 8 meg.
Yeah.
What are you working on right now? I know you were stress testing your
cables, man.
What are you working on right now, though? I know you were stress testing your OG plan. What are you working on?
I'm stress testing this one too right now. I literally have files downloading on the device as we're on the stream, same time.
So this is a Bufferbloat test. I kind of like this. I used it when I was at Stetson's place. I like it because it gives you a better idea of what the lows and the highs were. For like latency.
So how's it looking?
Well, you should see it. Oh, I didn't add it to the stream. My bad. I'm a goofball. There we go. Sorry, I keep forgetting I re-add it to the stream every time. My bad. Another reason why I excuse me. Another reason why I kind of like using this is because it uses different servers that aren't necessarily like the main ones, so it gives you a better idea of what your real internet experience is going to look like. Verizon failed so badly on the Bufferbloat test. Based off of well, it's an F, so they failed. Based off of this website. Yeah, based off this website's recommendation, this would not be good for low latency gaming. Video conferencing would probably struggle, it appears. And audio calls would also struggle. Although I will just say this is better than T-Mobile. T-Mobile spiked over like 1,000, 2,000 when I did it with T-Mobile Home Internet, I believe, in Colorado. I'd have to look back at the Patreon because that's where the live stream was, but it's not that much better. Yeah. And this is it's stuff like this, which is small, that most people wouldn't really notice, but it's stuff like this that makes me always say, like, go with your traditional ISP, go with your traditional ISP, go with your traditional ISP, because when you have the traditional ISP, you have more control over your home setup. So, like, to circumvent Bufferbloat issues, like, you can enable, like, QoS settings on, like, in your case, the UDM Pro, Carlos, and, other things like that, whereas with a wireless network, all that control is kind of taken away from you. It's managed by the carrier, and it's up to their discretion on how they want to handle things.
Yeah, true.
How much data have you been managing to push here? Because I'm double checking right now what I'm at. I'm at 20 gigs of hotspot so far burned through.
Oh, you're burning hotspot. Okay, let me burn some more hotspot. I'm burning on the
Well, that's what I've been burning personally, yeah. You see me burning it on here.
Well, I can burn that quick. Let's see here.
Hey, by the way, since we're talking about like home internet and stuff, did you watch the Un-Carrier event from T-Mobile?
Yes, sir.
What were your thoughts?
What the heck was that? Oh, I mean, certain things could have been done traditionally, instead of like doing a whole Un-Carrier event. But I mean, it's good, but then it shows that they're trying to push people into the Magenta Max. They want to become profitable, which is fine. We understand. And it shows a strong arm where they are trying to compete with Verizon in that part with get the Magenta Max and we'll give you home internet for $30.
Sorry if the stream cut out, guys. I realized that on my side that happened. I tried running the speed test on the phone at the same time I was doing the one on the computer, and that was not the move. So I'll just stick to doing the computer one for now, at least until we exhaust the hotspot.
Yeah, we want to see how it does at 3 gig, or 3 meg. Let's see.
Yes, see if it's still stream worthy. I will switch my I will switch this back to T-Mobile for data for the moment, and then I'm gonna grab the other.
Oh, did he freeze? Is it me or is it Dennis that froze?
Did I freeze?
I don't know if you froze or you. Yeah, you're here. You're here.
Honestly, it might have been me. Verizon's like taking a big hit right now on performance. I got 8 meg on the upload right now. I don't know what's going on with Verizon.
It's your phone getting hot.
More people might be waking up. No, it's not really hot at all, honestly. I was saying I wanted to grab the T-Mobile because I wanted to see what was up here with T-Mobile. They got 15 megahertz of band 2 on, 100 megahertz N41, so 115 megahertz of total bandwidth, with the band 2 obviously being our uplink. I just wanted to see what T-Mobile was kind of looking like at the moment. I thought it might be interesting. And then I also want to grab AT&T. That upload, man. That upload's really rough. It was better here last time, but I think I was on band 66, and it's probably because of the side of the mall that I'm on. Well, I'm not in the mall's property anymore, but
yeah.
And Paul Blart cooled his jets because I'm not on the property anymore. But
Paul Blart, he was mad. But he have a little stash too, little stash and everything. Right with the scooter.
I'm actually doing a Mint Mobile test real quick too while I'm at it, just for the lulz. Ironically enough, unlike when we were in Stetson's market, the ping time from Mint isn't actually that bad. It could just be because the tower literally has like no traffic on it at the moment, but Mint's doing like incredible. In fact, Mint's getting better upload than T-Mobile or T-Mobile Magenta Max was. You see that?
Oh wow.
That's interesting.
Because probably T-Mobile's connecting on SA, and Mint is connecting on NSA probably.
Maybe. Yeah, that's probably it. Also, Lawrence asked you a great question.
Quick workaround would be that put the SIM card in an iPhone or something real quick and turn it on and then put it back on your phone and you'll be good to go. I had to do that with my father-in-law's line.
So I'm turning on the Los Blue. I mean I could turn on AT&T Elite regular, but it's the same. It's the same premise. If anything, I'm giving AT&T a worse shake with the 12 Pro Max I'm going to be using, but anyway.
How's AT&T's just solid over there, huh?
Oh, 100%, dude. You're not going to find a place where AT&T isn't usable in Pittsburgh. It just doesn't exist. Just does not exist. I actually thought about live streaming off the AT&T line, but then that kind of defeated the purpose of testing out Verizon, so I didn't.
So that's how much just on device so far that's counted.
So AT&T is getting that much.
Dang.
That's just regular old poo-poo 5G.
Is that AT&T or is that Mint?
That's AT&T.
It says Mint on the...
Okay. Oh, it's AT&T. I just forgot to refresh the server. Well.
Oh, okay.
Here, let me refresh the server. Maybe that would give AT&T a better shot even. Because that was to a Mint Mobile server. Here you go. AT&T wireless. AT&T. See?
Ah, there we go.
Look at that. It's even better.
Lawrence, that's just it's just Verizon, something with the unlocked Androids. It's just like AT&T, man. Unlocked Androids just do not play fair with these carriers.
Look at that upload, man. That upload's pretty solid. Now you can see why AT&T was a good first net option, was a good option to stream here with. The ping was 36 milliseconds. So pretty comparable to Verizon's ping, but AT&T actually has a DAS inside them all. So does Verizon, I believe. Oh, God. Okay. Got so many phones beside me. It's crazy. All right. Go back to speed testing Verizon here. Yeah, Santiago. Androids definitely do play better on T-Mobile, which is why T-Mobile was my daily driver for a lot, because I was a preference for Android phones. So I just want to say, I can definitely tell people are waking up because the Verizon performance took a massive tank.
You want to know how hot my Pixel got, dude? That I lost ultra wideband.
Yeah, no, my phone is cool as a cucumber, but like Verizon, like people are like clearly waking up and starting to use the service. It is tanked the performance. We went from getting like 400, 500 down to 223 and like 150. And that's the same C-band that we're connecting to. And then uploads is stabilized a little bit, but it's kind of interesting to watch how performance differs at like any given moment. Like right now, we're only getting like 30 meg down right now on Verizon, still on UW. And it slowly climbs its way back up. We're at like 124. I should just share instead of me just voicing it over.
Do you think it could be that possibly the phone, because even though the phone doesn't feel hot to you, inside it could still be getting a bit warm? Because I've noticed, bro, because like my Android right now, my Pixel 6 Pro is getting pretty damn warm, and I notice now lag. on my end.
No, dude, like I'm telling you, dude, it is literally ice cold, dude. It's ice cold.
Damn.
Ice cold. Like if it was even the slightest bit warm, I'll tell you. But yeah, see how the speed's tanked on the upload?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'll do another test. We'll see if it does the same thing. So yeah, look, see how it starts off?
Mm-hmm. And then it starts.
It's because the hotspot's deprioritized, correct? On Verizon?
I think it does to a certain point, yeah. Versus on device. Here, maybe if I step. Oh, there's now's your uploads better again.
It's finicky, man.
Let me
it's finicky.
step out here real quick. Let the wind cool it down a little bit.
We're at 23 gigabytes. We're getting there. We're about a little over halfway or almost halfway there, maybe, give or take. You know, it's a lot harder to use cell phone data up than it is to use home internet, because on the home internet I could have like 40 different things connected and it's consistent and stable. I don't have to move somewhere where there's like ultra wideband. Whereas right now I just have the MacBook. Oh, look at that. Look at that upload plummet, dude.
Yeah, it's fluctuating.
You saw that, right?
Yeah, it was like 30 and then now it's back to 5, 6.
You know what'd be a great test for this to see if it's because it's deprioritized or not? To get this lowest red line back on 5G real quick, and then what I'll do is I'll run a speed test on the lowest red line. I'm gonna run the speed test at the same time for these boyos. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. Dude, it's clear. Look.
Oh yeah.
That's deprio, bro. That's just deprio at its finest.
The hotspot gets deprio.
As soon as the test finished, bro, the speed picked up. And look at the upload.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude, as soon as the test finishes, it picks up speed. Look at the upload difference.
That's a big difference.
Here, I'm gonna do a test without that going, because I'm just curious to see what kind of speed it gets. Also, Abdul's talking about something I've noticed too. Androids definitely do have better range, but the aggregation tends to be a little bit better on iPhone. I want to thank everybody again, though. I see we have 14 beautiful eyeballs. I really appreciate y'all coming to check us out so early in the morning with something just so impromptu. For anybody that's coming in later, this is just me doing a live stream with Carlos. We kind of were hanging out for like 6 hours just talking, and I figured it'd be cool to show off the process of how I know it sounds simple in practice, but like what I kind of do whenever I want to test just how unlimited something is. I showed off the waveform speed test. I showed off the regular speed test, the fast.com. If I was on my Windows PC, I would be doing some like trace routes using command prompt, but I'm not really comfortable with Mac, so but it's kind of cool. It gives you an idea what to look for. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Deprio applies to all hotspots, though. The good thing about lowest res, you got like 120 gigabytes of that stuff, which is legit. And I will just say, like, it came in really clutch when I was in Vegas, man. Yes, this is N70 N77, yeah. Yeah, we are on ultra wideband. We are on ultra wideband. Do you, Carlos, want to run? Are you still running your Verizon tests? Carlos? Did I lose you?
Yeah. There, I
You hear me now?
hiccuped there for. Oh, I hiccuped there for a second. What'd you say?
I was saying, are you running your Verizon test? I was asking.
To speed test?
Yeah, are you running your
I'm
Verizon speed
running
test?
download test, everything. Yeah, I'm running speed
I
test,
was gonna,
download test. I'm using it.
I was gonna say something that might be cool to watch on stream is I think it'd be interesting if you did a Verizon home internet versus OG 2005 plan versus Red, if possible.
This is the
Because
OG right here.
I know with the home internet you're supposed to be guaranteed the 100 meg regardless of what's happening. So I'd be curious if you put the network under load, if it ends up getting slowed down at all.
Oh, I already know. Hold on, I'll grab a couple more phones, but I already know guaranteed it won't. Hold on, I got you. Let me go grab some phones real quick.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, by the way, that aren't network related, what's cool about this kind of stream is that it's easy to talk about and pay attention to your all's comments. I probably won't do this for too much longer, though. I feel like it's not the most interesting thing. It probably would have helped to have some topics prepared, but it's kind of impromptu, like I said. Just stress testing the crud out of the Verizon Get More plan that Carlos hooked me up with. I got the other phones with me, of course. If you want me to run speed tests on those, we can. I'm just trying to use up this hotspot data, man. I'm really curious to see just exactly what will happen when that approaches. What I'll do too is I'll grab this website. There we go. What I'm doing right now is I'm actually downloading a 10 gigabyte test file because Carlos sent me a useful link. Be curious to see what ends up actually happening as far as the actual download performance is concerned. That's awesome, Lawrence. Yeah, I mean, I think you get like 4-ish meg, which, you know, with how well optimized YouTube is, definitely helps. It's also possible that I might not be uploading at 1080p necessarily because of how the bitrate changes based off the upstream fluctuations, but yeah, we're chewing through the data pretty good, which is good. Oh yeah, dude, the ESPN app is not great, but YouTube is very well optimized.
Sorry about that, Dennis. Just
You're good. I'm downloading a 10 gig
had to
file from that site too that you gave me. It's saying it's going to take like 10 minutes.
had to literally run upstairs, bro, and had to be quiet because everybody's asleep right now. So,
Hey
the wife's
man,
asleep.
I get you. You know, Santiago, a lot of people, including Stetson, say that. I'm personally not looking forward to the day when Apple makes their own modems, because it just gives me nightmares until days. And I just have Qualcomm. Qualcomm does it right.
Dennis, it's 100%, bro. Qualcomm, they have that pedigree. Like you, as much as Samsung is doing. We want to see them succeed in their own modem department with the X and O's. The Pixel, yeah, it's been okay since the software updates, but you still can't compare to the pedigree of a Qualcomm. It's just they got it down. right, bro.
C-band is getting slow, bro. C-band is getting slow.
So I got you. Let me unplug this phone real quick. So I got you, bro. So we're gonna do this the way you want to do it. I got you. Okay.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Here, I'll remove my thing off screen and make you
Okay, I got a lot of Verizon lines, dude. Like I told you, bro. Now with the other ones that are coming in, bro, like that's literally gonna be like 10 lines. Right, crap, you not 10, 11 lines. I didn't bring the total wireless in though. I was like, screw it. Let me plug the business internet back in. Hold on. There we go.
Oh yeah, MS. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you for viewing us as well and supporting us. And yeah, man, we got to make sure those clergy folks can get their
There's the business internet right there. I literally have it here in the garage chilling.
Wait, there's a certain virus that seems to be shutting down Sunday. Oh, you're referring. And I get what you're saying now. I thought you were talking about a computer virus for a moment.
Okay.
Also, yeah, happy Mother's Day to everybody that's watching.
Yeah.
Hope you all are able to celebrate it safely and enjoy it. Yeah, dude, Patrick, the 12 Pro Max, man, performs so much better than the Intel modems. It really is a 9-day difference from just like a straight connectivity standpoint and everything else. Also, look at how the background changed, man. You can see the sun's like coming out and everything.
Dennis, right here. Here's your famous US Mobile on the OnePlus 10 Pro. The phone that supposedly does not work on US Mobile. Works beautiful. You get the ultra wideband everything. So 209 by what, 30? Yeah. Pretty stable. Okay. So so I'm gonna use this one as the hotspot for the business internet, just because we're gonna load it down with postpaid, since postpaid will be something that we would think could make it tank. Let's see here.
Do you have hotspot on the US Mobile plan? I don't think it comes with it by default.
I do. Bro, you know when I buy the plan, bro, everybody tells me, oh, test it with this, with that, you got to do what the people want, bro.
Yeah, you always do be going hammy bop when it comes to those plans and cell phones, brother.
People want it some way.
Oh, what's up, PA?
Oh, what up, bro?
Up for work. Yeah, dude, it was like an impromptu stream, man. Carlos and I were talking for like 6 hours on the phone, and we were just like, we finally got this Get More plan activated. And we were like, yeah, let's do an impromptu live stream. Why not? We know you guys like network texting. I'm pushing to see how unlimited the Verizon Get More plan really is, and I'm kind of curious to see what happens after you use up the hotspot data. One, if it doesn't a throttling on UW, how like heavily that's enforced, and two, if that impacts like live streaming ability, if that impacts upload. I kind of just want to see it for myself. So here we are doing a little bit of extra.
Oh, I got to take a picture. I forgot to change the default password on the modem. Usually I change it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 just for testing, and I guess I did it on this one.
It do be throttling after the 50 gigs. I appreciate that, EM Tech. Still curious to see what happens, and I still need to use as much data as possible on it. I want to see if Verizon trips if I use, like, say, a Tera. Also, EM Tech, thank you for stopping by as well. Much appreciated, man. Much love. Yeah, it's good to see so many friendly faces. 17 beautiful pairs of eyeballs. Enjoying
everybody's amazing. Everybody's always amazing, bro. They're just they're the best, man.
Yeah, I mean, another reason why I wanted to do this is because I know I got some DMs before that, like, some of you guys were curious, like, how I use up so much data or how I test out stuff, and I showed off a couple of the tools. I have more stuff on my Windows computer at home. It's easier to do with home internet at the house, but at least it's giving you like a little bit of an idea, and it's not like restricted to the Patreon member. So I just figured, why not?
Yep. Got to give the general public.
If you guys don't like it, right? I won't do it. I won't. Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't like this kind of format, I won't probably do it in the future. But if you do like it, I know I'm down, and I know Carlos is, when he's not too busy, he's usually down to chill too. I just wish I had more. I wish I would have had more topics lined up, but.
Well, I mean, no, don't install. No. It updated the app on this phone.
Oh, you texted something interesting, Carlos. They won't do anything, but just so you guys know, if you got the letters back in December about data usage, you're in the 0.01%. Didn't you get a letter from Carlos?
Yeah, but that was on the business side, though, not on the consumer side. And that's what we're going to test. Okay, so I got all the lines ready, bro. All right, so this is the one on the Wi-Fi, so you can see it's connected to the Verizon, whatever. That's the business one. All right. So we'll do a regular test without these three going off. So we'll just do a baseline so you know what it is at baseline. What the hell? Speed test app crashed. Oh, let me just close everything here real quick. There we go.
Can you hear the ducks?
No.
Oh. Dude, you know what I wish I had, or I should buy?
What?
I should get a USB webcam that I can hook up to the MacBook. That way, when I'm doing something like this, I can point at like the water tower that has the T-Mobile antenna on it that's like directly line of sight. It's like right over there.
Yeah.
That'd be a good investment.
Oh yeah, why not? Okay. All right, let me make sure this one's on ultra wideband. Actually, this one, that phone's a POS. Let's grab the iPhone because that one, the S21 Ultra, keeps going from in and out of ultra wideband. So you know how that phone works, bro. You had it. Okay. All right. So let's load it up, and then let's see what happens. All right. So we'll put her back to baseline. All right. One. So I'm gonna do 4 phones. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 phones and speed testing the internet at the same time. Still good. Okay. Oh shit. Excuse me. Oh. Okay. We're still getting our guarantee speeds on that business internet.
Santiago, thank you so much for the kind words. Yeah, it's awesome that we get to collab together. I think it's better for the community, and it makes for better content for sure.
There you go, Dennis. 113 by 10.4. We still got our guaranteed 100.
That's what's
with
up.
4 phones going at the same time. So yeah, it's separate. That's how we know for sure. It's a network slice. It's separated from the actual mobile network traffic, which is good.
I hope that I would love if Verizon can continue to improve on their network slicing to get to the point where they can start guaranteeing like a minimum range for ping times for the home internet customers. So like say no more than 14 milliseconds and maybe as low as like 3.
Yeah. I mean, it'll get there, once they implement their whatever they're going to do for network slicing. It should get there. I know that's what we're going to be doing at Dish. That's how we're going to do it. First, we were going to start off with speed tiers, but
hey, Carlos,
then stuff changes.
Side note, I've used over the 40 gigs. I haven't been throttled yet. What's it reporting on the app for you? Because the app didn't show anything for me.
Okay, hold on. I'll check mine right now. Let me grab the pixel real quick. Close all these apps real quick. I charge all these phones back up.
Oh, it's so cold. I'm glad I brought my coat.
Oh, it's chilly over there?
Oh yeah, dude. I've had the car off now for a good minute, so it's got real cold inside the car.
What'd you say it was there? 30, 32?
36 or something like that.
That's still pretty still pretty nippy.
It's 40 degrees now. It's 40 degrees.
I'm loading the app up right now. Okay, I'm loading up the stats right now. Biometric, there we go.
I know it's probably delayed too, which probably doesn't help.
Your usage. Oh damn, this is my line. Hold on, let me go to your line. Let's see here, view usage. What the heck is view usage on here? No, let me log on through my laptop. It's not gonna let me do it through here. It only lets me see my usage on there. Hold on, log in through here real quick.
Tech, I was wondering, can you clarify about how they know who's abusing and who's actually using that much data? Like, is it just based off like speed tests and stuff, or if it is, like a VPN would get around that, or like, is there something else they're looking for? Like, are they looking for like torrenting users? Like, how do they know specifically like what's abuse, I guess? So Lawrence, what I'm looking at is my phone. Since this is brand new and activated tonight, I know that this is accurate, so I'm looking at my phone and what it's reporting. Whether or not that catches up with the Verizon system is a whole other story, but
okay, here we go. It's loading up right now. Let's see here. Where's usage at? Come on. Where in the heck do you see usage at on the damn desktops thing? So weird seeing it on there. Let's see here. Account. Oh, here we go. Usage. Usage overview. Yeah, it's delayed. It says here you've only used like 0.62 of the on device. Yeah, it's delayed on this. It doesn't show the hotspot usage.
Appreciate that, Tech, and gotcha. Well, that explains why I haven't been throttled yet. Hey, I have a good question for you, Carlos. When do you think the Boost Mobile Exodus, we'll call it, will slow down or stop?
The
subscriber losses, like every quarter, without fail, it's been like an equal number of subscribers that are being lost from Boost.
I got your hotspot usage 39.03. Says here 4G LTE though. Why is it saying it is 4G LTE when it's 5G?
So it's a little bit behind then. And I don't know, bro. I told you this line's all messed up from a provisioning standpoint, bro.
Yeah, because it says here 5G data on. Oh, this might be. Oh, I see. Hold on. Full details. Okay, it is. It is 5. Okay, so yeah, it shows that it's 5G data use of 39.03. 39.03.
Okay, so it's
on the Boo side, what were you wanting to know?
I was saying, like, when do you think we'll see like the massive exodus of people, just like the bleeding that's happening? When do you think we're going to see it stop and we'll might see a growth quarter?
I would say we'll see. You have 10% remaining. I just got the text. I think we'll start seeing the bleeding once we're able to migrate people onto the Dish native side and give them the affordable option for the true unlimited data. I think that's when we'll start seeing less bleeding, or
Also,
a plan restructure.
Yeah, I got the 10%.
Or a plan. Okay. Or a plan restructure. Because the plans, I mean, they're okay, but the only time that you benefit from to have like a true unlimited access would be being on the AN SIM, as the AN SIM, as long as you don't use more than 35 gigs in one day, it stays unlimited for the whole month at full speed. But of course, you know how it goes. They could fix that at any moment.
Yeah, bro. Just like with Xfinity Mobile with their C-band not counting against the hotspot at all.
Yeah, eventually, they'll say.
Speaking of AN, why don't we get a nice little AT&T speed test in here real quick?
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
So AT&T is still performing rock solid. And then we'll get a T-Mobile speed test in here too. So that's AT&T, just normal NSA 5G. Nothing y'all haven't seen before from me.
They're saying nothing to write home about.
Well, no, it's good. It's definitely something to write home about. I'm just saying it's nothing that should be shocking anybody. And there's T-Mobile. I find this to be shocking. T-Mobile is really good at the mall. Where all the young hip kids go with their T-Mobile lines. No, I'm just messing around. I'm proud of T-Mobile. I just wish they would work on this. This upload is leaving much to be desired.
It's got to be that you're connected. You got to be connected to SA.
That's got to be
what
what
it knows. You got to airplane it a couple times. That's how you get it to kind of push it off SA to NSA.
Because with Mint, it was getting like the 20, but with freaking T-Mobile straight up. Dude, SA, I honestly haven't noticed any benefits from SA like at all. Like everything about it seems to be a downside right now with T-Mobile. I haven't seen lower pings. I haven't really seen an increased range from SA, to be honest. And uploads take a massive hit because there's way less bandwidth now since you're just relying on N71. And over here in Pittsburgh for T-Mobile, they only have 5 megahertz of N71 on there, so that's your upstream. That's it. 5 megahertz versus when you're on NSA, you got like 15 megahertz of band 66. You got like 20 megahertz of band 2. You got you got N71 as well, 5 megahertz. I mean, it just there's just so much more spectrum.
Damn. Yeah, they got to work on that, bro.
Yeah, Santiago, I like to think of T-Mobile's marketing strategy similar to Pepsi's. They've always targeted the younger crowd with their marketing ads.
Yeah, they do a good job at it, though. Give them that much credit.
Especially if you're like a gamer, bro. They're all over Twitch all the time with like esports competition and stuff like that.
You know, I think that's who they want, bro. They just want the younger crowd for now, somehow.
I mean, it makes sense, bro. I mean, if they can keep us loyal and not get us to churn, man, it's what's up.
But I think honestly, they need to start targeting like the older geographic, just because the older geographic lends to churn less than the younger generation. They like to, once they see a good deal, they're jumping ship and going to the deal versus, older generation. They don't like switching a lot, so they just stay loyal to the brand.
But they already do target the older generation with their with their senior, like, pricing or whatever.
Yeah, but they can do. I think they can do a little bit better with promos for it, because like the 55 and over, I think it's only 2 lines or 3 lines that you can do on it, and that's it. So what if that person wanted to get?
I think the throttle's kicking in. I'm watching the downloads that we were testing. Oh yeah, dude, the throttle is. Oh yeah, the throttle is
fully enforced.
Oh yeah, dude. It is extra. It is extra enforced, bro. We're talking 1 meg.
But you're not buffering.
Dude, but the upload's also throttled, dog. Dude, the upload's throttled too.
Oh, bro, there you go. You cut out a little bit.
I said the upload is also throttled, my man.
Really?
So they changed dude, I got 1 meg down and 2 meg up.
No. Dang. Is that on desktop too?
That's what I'm saying, on the desktop. That's for the hotspot. Ooh. Yeah.
Dang.
I just canceled the downloads that I had cooking.
Okay.
I'm gonna run another speed test, but I'm gonna share my screen or share this. So that was the results before. Let's do one. See if they're super aggressive about it. Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
Isn't it supposed to be? What's it supposed to be? 3?
3. Yeah. It's pretty. Wow.
Well, it's still 2, dude. You said upload wouldn't be affected, but look, there it is. Upload impacted too.
They never used to affect the upload. Wow.
Yep. See, that's why we always test.
Yes, have to. But it's still holding you pretty good on the stream, bro. I ain't gonna deny it.
What's crazy is it's a 1080p stream, but dude, this goes to prove my point. Remember when I throttled my Fios to 5x5 and I was like, yeah, 5 meg ain't bad? Yeah. We're still streaming with just this barely any upload. Barely any upload. We're still streaming. See, what I wish I could do is I wish I could hotspot both the AT&T and the Verizon at the same time and do like a split tunnel on Mac where I have the stream going off the AT&T and the Verizon not affected. But yeah, bro, we are on the struggle bus right now.
You got it.
But that's good to know. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna hop over to the lowest blue, and I'm gonna start doing on-device testing. But I'm gonna switch over to the lowest blue, that way the stream doesn't get impacted too poorly. So let's turn on the personal hotspot here. Turn on the Wi-Fi.
Well, you do got that unlimited hotspot there, bro. You're good to go.
That's why I'm using it, homie. All right, give me a second. You're gonna hear a brief pause when I do this.
Yes, sir. Let's see, Mr. The Pixel 5G received the May update and then won't even power on anymore. Really, Jason? You had that problem where it won't even power on? You might want to do a factory. You might want to try to put it in DFCG or whatever it is, and like basically hold the power buttons and put it in USB mode, and then try to force the update that way. And if not, then I would be calling Google. I would be calling Google big time. Then let's see here. All Verizon customers were a younger crowd at one point as well. They keep a customer satisfied for years. They'll have a different perspective. Yep, that's true, Santiago.
Okay, are we back? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're perfect. Yeah, you're good to go.
Dude, AT&T, I'm telling you, bro, they are they're monsters, dude. They're the Giga Chads, bro. They're the Giga Chads of wireless in Pittsburgh, okay?
Let me grab let me grab an AT&T phone real quick.
Real quick, just I'm curious. We're getting we're getting We're getting 170, 1, 2, 5, 77, 177 on the down. The upload is not AT&T's finest right now for this stream. We're getting like 2 meg upload, which is a little wonky. I put it up by the window though, which kind of gave it a little bit of a boost. But hey, it's holding the stream. It's holding it down, which frees up the Verizon phone now. So let's grab that. Verizon phone. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and run a speed test. So the normal on-device speed, totally unaffected. As you can see, it's getting the glorious speed, and it wasn't a heating issue at all. It's just the hotspot was slow down. Wow, look at that. 500. 500 on the down. What a difference the on-device is.
The on-device is different. Sorry about that, bro. I just had to like.
You're good. I was just saying that. I was just showing that it wasn't a heating issue on the S22 Ultra. Look at that. That's the on-device.
All right.
I'm doing the test file site.
This is AT&T right here on 5G.
5G?
Yeah, 5G. So it's not bad. 179. Oh, the upload. You see, this is the problem I've been having with AT&T, bro, on 5G. The upload.
5G, huh? 5G.
And,
I found a different test file site that I'm loading up right now.
3.32 up. Wow. Gotta love AT&T, man.
Yeah, my upload was a little bit rough on AT&T too, but it's solid enough for the stream.
Yeah. This is on regular LTE. See the difference, bro?
I do see
that.
Look
at LTE.
I see that. Usually the 5G helps upload more than it hurts, but I will say that the stream, I had a little icon in the streamer saying like my connection wasn't stable. AT&T has definitely removed that, so I mean,
oh yeah. So there you go, 306 by 7.5 just by taking 5G out. Crazy. I'm about to show you what's really bad here. Oh. Let's see this shit. Oh, it shows ultra capacity. Oh wow, the ultra capacity works outside the house. Inside the house, I don't get ultra capacity. Well, that's ultra capacity for you right there.
Yeah, so I'm downloading those test files that you had just to
nice.
Hook up some more data. It's a lot quicker to download them on device than it was on the hotspot, man. The hotspot on Verizon was not beautiful, but it was definitely usable.
So 111 by 21.1. I'm surprised that it gets ultra capacity here because when I'm in the house, bro, no ultra capacity, none. Speeds are like 20 by 5. But this is right now at this hour. I bet you, bro, by 6 a.m., this thing will be unusable.
I'm getting a little bit of a headache. I'm getting kind of tired. Oh, man.
Hey, it's sunlight over there, bro.
Indeed, but I have with me ibuprofen.
Ooh.
My good friend ibuprofen.
Damn, bro, can't believe I used that much on-device data. It's a lot.
How much did you use?
Now it's at 189.53 gigabyte. Yeah, it's There's 6 days left, bro. So
yeah, for anybody that's joining in late, by the way, we ordered 4 Xfinity mobile lines. 3 are gonna go down to Carlos's way. I'm gonna mail those SIM cards out when they come in.
Bro, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with 3. Golly, man. Then it's like, well, another one. Oh yeah, another one. What am I gonna do with 3 lines? So now, but I kind of got it figured out now.
Well, you can split the usage across them, but also some of the things we were going to want to test was one was Xfinity Mobile's priority versus your other plans. That was one. The second thing was testing out the Xfinity Wi-Fi hotspots, well, specifically with Cox, since you don't have Xfinity there, but you should be able to connect to them. That was 2. I think third was we were going to test the unlimited hotspot on 5G versus the OG unlimited 2005. How that looks. And what was the fourth thing we were going to want to do?
See which one transitions smoothly to that hotspot situation. Which device is it? Pixel, the Samsung, or the iPhone?
Yeah, that's right. We were going to test what phone is best to use with Xfinity Mobile. Is it a Pixel, a Samsung, or an iPhone? Like which one can connect to the Wi-Fi hotspots better? Which one seems to be performing better, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, because that's important, bro.
It'll determine how you're. Just gotta remember to clip the 1 hour and 36-second mark in case we forget. Those are the things we want to do.
Oh yeah.
But good morning, everyone that's coming in. Carlos and I have been up all night. We did an impromptu. We're doing an impromptu stream. We wanted to test out I wanted to stress test out the Get More plan that Carlos was kind enough to hook me up with from Verizon. We managed to use over the 50 gigs. They do in fact throttle, and it impacts upload speed, which Carlos was not aware of.
Yeah.
So upload is also throttled. Now we're just freaking trying to see how much unlimited really is. We're downloading test files to kind of automate the process a little bit.
Now, Dennis, this is another one. Do you think that 3 megabit hard cap even hits on millimeter wave, ultra wideband?
What do you mean?
Like, does it say since now you're throttled at the 3 meg on ultra wideband, is it just the N77 C band one, or is it also millimeter wave that will get 3 meg?
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I've wondered. Is it all across? Because bro, that would be stupid on millimeter wave. I'm sorry, but that would be stupid. Because millimeter wave has all that capacity, bro, all that juice. There's no reason to throttle it on that. Oh man. Well, Dennis, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray.
Bro,
I know I'm not the best singer.
Bro, people probably think we're crazy right now, bro. They're like, "What the heck? They're up this late still. They look like zombies."
Hey, Carlos, I thought of a good discussion piece.
Okay,
and
go ahead.
That are watching. Did anybody take advantage of I think it was the 15 or 20% discount for the hometown hookup? Did you see that? I saw it on Reddit and I tweeted. Did you see that, Carlos?
About the 20% hookup code for T-Mobile?
Yeah, it was for like the hometown discount.
The hometown. So
yeah,
what do you mean?
Here, I'll see if I can find. I'm gonna go to my Twitter right quick here. So I know I posted it on Twitter.
Oh man.
Man, I wish Sneed was up for this, dude. We could have had like a little 3-man, like a little stress test.
He should be up, bro. Well, it's 6:00 over there, your end, so He should be going to the bakery by now, this hour. Hey guys, we appreciate the 23 people that are sitting here watching the stream. We greatly appreciate y'all. And I know Dennis, deep down in the bottom of his heart, he really appreciates it. Look at that smile.
Let's see.
So Charlie is going for a royal flush.
I don't know if this is the most entertaining show we've ever done, but for an impromptu little like testing experience, I mean, it's just a nice little chill hangout, something different.
Hey, bro, let people. Yeah, whatever you guys want to talk about, throw it in the chat.
Yeah, I put it in the private chat for you, so you can pull it up yourself. By the way, it's a link to the Reddit post.
Oh,
I'll put it in the comments here for everyone, so you guys can know what we're talking about here. Yeah, did you take advantage of that, Carlos?
No, I did not actually. Is it over already?
I believe so.
Oh, so is this across smaller markets in the West Coast?
Yeah, so it's like rural markets that like aren't in the city. 20% off. 20% off home discount. It was posted 3 days ago, so it might not be over. I mean, it might still be going on. I'm not 100% sure. If anybody works for T-Mobile knows, that'd be legit. But something I saw on the T-Mobile subreddit on Reddit.
Because Dennis, you know how much I pay for T-Mobile, right?
Not a darn clue. How much?
Okay, so this is for my T-Mobile One account. Okay, so my OG account that I've had since 2012. I paid $316 a month, T-Mobile, and that's only for 4 voice lines, 1 tablet, and a home internet.
Gosh, son, gosh. For someone that doesn't, you sure pay a lot of money to them, bro.
But I don't mind because I know it helps them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. And one of those lines are free, FYI, too.
That makes it worse, man. You're making it worse. Tell me that someone's financing a phone or something on there, and that's why it's so high.
I'm not financing no phones. I'm paying $50 total in additional add-ons for the OnePlus International Unlimited Hotspot. So it's $25 per line. So 2 lines have it, mine and the spare line that I have. So my main line for T-Mobile and then the spare one.
Carlos, you're aware that you have unlimited hotspot with T-Mobile, unlimited hotspot with Verizon, and you have unlimited hotspot with AT&T, correct?
Yes, sir.
Why? Just why do you need so much unlimited hotspot? Oh, and don't forget Dish. Don't forget the Dish too.
Yeah, Dish too now. Well, Dennis, you got to look at it, bro. Let's say I go to Phoenix, bro, and let's say T-Mobile's performing great over there, then I can use that hotspot when I'm on the go. Or let's say I go to LA. LA, I know Verizon strong. I can use my unlimited Verizon there. Or I can go to Pittsburgh when I go visit you, and I know AT&T strong there. I got my unlimited AT&T, so I always have an option, you know. And then wherever Dish is rolled out, I know they're going to be strong regardless, and I can just use that too.
So we got 2 awesome comments that I want to address. One is from Marie. How do you get a limited hotspot through Verizon? It's because Carlos has a grandfather then like OG unlimited plan from 2005, which back then they had unlimited hotspot back then. You can't get it today, but the OG one could.
But it was an additional add-on, Dennis, $29.99.
Yeah. Now the closest thing to getting unlimited hotspot on the consumer side is gonna be the Get More plan, which gives you 50 gigs of high speed and then caps you at 3 meg with ultra wideband, which 3 meg, although not crazy fast, is still usable.
As we're still streaming on it.
And then what's even better would actually be like the business plans, because on the business side you can get like 100 gigs of high speed hotspot. And then Santiago said something. He said, I'm sticking with the unlimited simple choice plan for as long as he can. I had the Simple Choice plans, and the One Plus plan was actually better because taxes and fees included. If everything didn't happen with the free line deal, I would have totally just kept the One Plus plan with my free Digits line. But honestly, Simple Choice versus Magenta Max, I would pick to have Magenta Max, especially if we're talking about unlimited data, because Magenta Max is in all aspects better than Simple Choice.
But Simple Choice does have a good bargain though, bro. That's where I kind of see why Santiago's holding on to it.
Not with not when you start adding all the taxes and fees, and if you think about the perks too. I mean, Simple Choice did not get Netflix included on us, which
that's true.
kind of sucks. The thing
It
that
was
was
just discounted.
The thing that was included was Rhapsody, which later became Napster, but who cares about Napster streaming music when you have Spotify? And then as far as like international, like global traveling goes, Simple Choice only had like 140 countries, I believe, instead of like the 210. And your speeds were capped at 128 kilobits versus 256 when roaming internationally. Canada and Mexico used to be unlimited, but when they made the change, it became the 5 gigs, so that's already gone. And then HD video, T-Mobile doesn't throttle video on Magenta Max either. So, and Simple Choice doesn't get to take advantage of any of the good promos when it comes to financing. All around, it's kind of rough. On a side note, I'm sitting here, I'm watching a deer walk across a road, multiple deer walk across a road. I don't know how well it's going to be picked up on camera, probably not too well. But there are 2 deers crossing by that like stoplight. I really don't know how well you guys can see it.
I can kind of see it. Yeah. Oh crap. Oh man. That's pretty cool.
The things you see when you're just out speed testing.
That's pretty cool, actually.
If we weren't in like the middle of a city and we were out in the middle of nowhere and I had maybe like a 30-30, I'd be eating deer.
Ooh, that's good. Good deer jerky. Ooh.
I'm slightly joking, by the way, guys. Ever so slightly. Santiago deer got to go to the mall too.
Let's see here. When band.
I agree with Patrick. I like what Patrick said. I'd rather have uncut video than the 50 gigs of hotspot.
Yeah.
I was gonna say all I really need for hotspot is a very minimal amount, like 7 gigabytes. 7 gigabytes will do me in a pinch.
But Dennis, I mean, now with what Dish is rolling out, bro, how do you feel about that, bro? I mean, yes, I know right now it's under Project Genesis. Yes, it's the $30 is not gonna last forever. You know, if you get in it, you're locked in. You know, at least that guarantees you that much. You'll be grandfathered in. But how do you feel about that plan access, though, bro? Even the roaming, bro. You could be roaming on AT&T or Verizon in areas where Dish is not there, and it's uncapped, but just with higher latency, but it's uncapped.
I think it's hands down the best plan that's currently on the market. I think that the fact that Dish is running with AT&T gives them a network when they otherwise wouldn't have had one, so that's on a very comparable network. And I think that basically Dish is, well, meeting the requirements for what unlimited actually means in a plan. I think it's beautiful. The only thing I will just say, and I know it's kind of a little bit rich coming from me, is that what do I want to say here? Basically, the only thing I will say, and it's a little bit rich coming from me, is these 2 things. One, I don't know how much of a realistic use case that meets, even for enthusiasts like myself, because the way I use my phone, having unlimited hotspot doesn't really change the way I use my phone. Like, even with like Lotus Blue, right, Carlos? The only times I end up using the hotspot is if I'm in a situation where both like Comcast and Fios are down. And if I'm doing something like this, that's when the hotspot's really, really useful. But
of course,
I don't stream as much as you do, so this doesn't come up too frequently. And I feel like I might be able to survive with my various 40 gigabytes of hotspot allotments on T-Mobile or something. Well, maybe T-Mobile is a bad example, but you get the point. 2, and this is a bigger issue, which I know will be addressed later on, but My second biggest pain point is that in order to get Dish, you have to buy that Moto phone, and I don't like Moto phones. I didn't realize that it was like a kind of like a requirement. It was just that one phone.
Well, this is something. So it's not that you, from what I'm gathering, because I'm still, like when I go into the office on Monday, I'll find out more details and like fine tune and like let you know the full detail. But from what I was reading with the internal documents through emails I was going through, it's actually all they do is they have like a hold on your card. It's not like a hold where you lose the available credit limit, but they just verify to see if you have the funds available there. So in case you don't return the phone, because at the time that Project Genesis is over and it rolls out to a commercial, like basic commercial standpoint network, they'll let you keep the line at that price lock, but you'll be able to put it in your own device instead of putting it in, instead of having it in a Motorola. You'll be able to put it like in an S22 or an iPhone because by then it'll be fully certified. So that's in case you don't return it, then they will charge you for the phone. But when you get the service for $30, you're not getting charged for it. That's what I was getting at the emails I was reading.
Also, MREI, yes, Dish has true unlimited hotspot on their plans currently.
Yeah.
But Dish is only sign up in Vegas at the moment.
And by unlimited, like unlimited even on the AT&T and T-Mobile roaming.
Santiago, I agree. Dish is going to bring some great competition once it's available in major markets. And I disagree on the second half, though. I don't know if the carriers will actually have to respond because Dish is too small. Like, they're going to be great competition, but they have to actually gain market share in order to force the carriers to respond. Like, them existing will provide downward pressure to keep prices lower or to like force the carrier, like the big three, not to like just keep raising prices toe and toe. But Dish would have to basically have like an Un-carrier movement of their own with like T-Mobile levels of growth, like million subs per year kind of deal to force like industry-wide change. Because Verizon and AT&T already learned their lesson when it comes to offering unlimited hotspot. And I know this is going to sound a little bit crazy of me to say, but I don't think any of their networks are actually prepared to handle the kind of traffic that would generate. At least not until 5G standalone cores are in place anyway. Do you agree with my take on that?
I see your take on that, bro. I see it. Now,
that also, there's one other point I want to bring up that I just thought about. If they did bring back 5G, unlimited 5G hotspot, it kind of cannibalizes their home internet focus for Verizon and T-Mobile, which is kind of a big focus for them right now.
Now, let's see here. What Josh Posey put on there. I'm disappointed at the speeds I've seen from Dish, all that spectrum and no congestion and network sub 300 download. Well, this is what you got to understand, Josh. Right now, just because the network is unloaded, so we're only running on 30 megahertz of spectrum right now. So 20 of N66, 10 of N71. All right. So what's beautiful about the Mavenir RAN software is we're starting the backhaul low. So contracts are signed for minimum 10 gig backhaul on, the outer parts of the cities, on every city that's rolling out to, and then the downtown areas, we have contracts signed for 25 gig backhaul, but it's a per use basis. So let's say right now at this very moment, your tower starts becoming, congested because a lot of traffic comes through. So the Mavenir software, what it does is it'll start bumping up the backhaul. So right now our backhaul is at 300 meg. I'm not going to deny it's at 300 meg. And then on the strip is at 1 gig. So what happens is once it starts getting congested, the Mavenir will automatically be like, okay, we got way too much traffic, too much load. We need to bump it up to the next step. So that 300 meg will get bumped up to 1 gig. That 1 gig will get bumped up to 2.5 gig. And then it'll just keep going up and up until it's fully maxed out the backhaul. So it's able to handle the load smoothly. It's not like Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile where they got to send crews back out to upgrade the backhaul. Our backhaul's already like set up there to run at the speed where the software determines it's getting congested. It's all automated. So, I mean, what do you think about that, Dennis? Now you knowing how the back end works on that department.
I mean, we talked behind the scenes. I think it's a very impressive way to handle things. And it's a great way to keep cost operation down, considering that backhaul is very expensive when you don't own it yourself. And I think it was a smart play by Dish. And I think that there are other companies that we talked about behind the scenes who we know are doing a similar thing and leasing that out. And I think that all the MNOs will be doing that in the near future because of that stuff that we talked about behind the scenes.
Yeah, and it's cost saving because you don't need to have a full 25 gig backhaul on the site active at the moment if you're not using it. That's a waste of money. You should only have to pay for it when you're using it. That's when it makes sense to pay for it. But it's good to have it there just in case you need it, though. It's good to sign the contract with it.
Side note, by the way, when you check the app, what's the data usage looking like, man?
Okay, hold on. Let me re-log in real quick because I'm just checking through desktop. Now, another thing too.
I wish I had another can of peace tea or something with me. Oh well.
So another thing, Dennis, is with the Mavenir software. So like, okay, so we know your iPhone 13 Pro Max does not have N70, right? So we know that for sure. There's no N70 on it. Okay, so what Mavenir will do is it'll say, okay, this device right here is running it's certified for N71, N66, but there's no N70. So what it'll do is it'll MBFI 70 to broadcast at 66, so you'll get that extra carrier aggregation that's supposed to be band 70, but it'll be broadcasting at 66 for your phone. It automatically knows, so you don't lose that spectrum. So when they start putting the licenses on the Mavenir software, the 70 license, then it'll be able to do that automatically too. We just got done with that section of the core, so which is another nice benefit.
Hey, so Jason wants to know if there's any deployment that's going to be coming to San Francisco Bay Area for Dish.
Should be on, not at launch, but it's going to be just towards the end of the year. Just pay attention. We're not just going to roll out the rest of the markets by June 1st of 2023. We're not going to do it that way. We're going to start now roll after the first June 1st for the 20%. After that, we're going to start doing it by quarter. We're going to start rolling out markets, official launches.
Josh wants to know, so can it broadcast NSA? The answer is no, correct?
No NSA, period. Standalone only.
And then Patrick said that's some Skynet stuff, Los. But guys, we've been going for almost 2 hours. I feel pretty good. You got an idea of what we do for testing. We talked about some cool stuff, I think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I appreciate everyone coming out. I hope you all were able to have an awesome Mother's Day and celebrate with your family. And if you guys do like this, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you comment in the replay crew. Make sure you comment saying that you enjoyed it. If you did, I'm sure me and Carlos can make something like this happen again. But thank you all again for watching, and thank you for all the support and generosity. Y'all take care.
Hold on a second, Dennis. So can you guys please hit that thumbs like up? Because we see we got 23 beautiful people watching, but we only got like 12 likes. We need those likes up, please. All right.
Peace.
All right. Peace.